Today I'm flipping this coin until I'm no longer broke. Every time that it lands on heads, I get $1. Every time that it lands on the skull, I don't get anything. And it's landed on the skull quite a few times. So now I can force this guy into manual labor. So now he's gonna do all the work for me. Go, do it, go. Anyway, this guy's really slow right now, so I'm going to keep flipping this thing for him because he's not doing a good enough job. Unpaid labor, I'm telling you. All right, there we go. I can buy another copper coin, so now I can flip them myself without harassing my worker. What are you doing? That one was mine. Aha, I got this thing stuck in a corner, so now I can just flip it over and over again. Flip, 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 flip. I'm sorry. I'm going to be exploiting all of these workers today to try and get as much money as possible. So in order to do that, I need to hire more of them. And I'm just about there to get another guy. Oh, there we go. We got another helper. Sweet. So now this guy can go flip this coin, and now I can get more money for unpaid labor. Why is he sleeping? Anyway, we need to unlock this silver coin. This thing is going to give us a lot more money, so we got to save up to get it. But it's like $300, and we're still broke. We only have $13. I need to hire more of these little minions, so that way they can start flipping more coins for us. All right, I'm buying another coin because this guy keeps running back and forth between these two different coins, and it's kind of annoying the shit out of me. I would appreciate it if you would stop doing that. Great, so I'm gonna get another coin in here because these guys are just bouncing back and forth between the coins, and I would prefer to have one that I could just flip myself because I'm still broke and I have to flip things in order to get money yet. Oh, there we go. I'm just like juggling back and forth between these two different coins. This is great. I'm getting a lot of money doing so. All right, this guy is sleeping again. I didn't hire these guys to sleep. I hired you to flip coins for me. Cheap labor, man. Cheap labor. So I got another guy. This guy, he's gonna flip more coins for us. Eventually, I want so many of these guys that I no longer have to even lift my fingers anymore in order to get money. However, them sleeping like this makes it difficult to do that. I woke up a helper. Apparently you can wake these guys up. I didn't know that. That's actually good to know. Now I'm going to wake all of them up so that way no one can sleep. Why is it so ridiculously expensive to buy another one of these guys? Is it going to be better? Is that guy going to be any better? Probably not. I think it's time that we get another coin in here so that way these guys can bounce a little bit less between coins. Yeah, let's get another one just because. I need to get this silver coin. This costs $300 though, and I am still shit broke. I only have $50. But I think I'm going to get another one of these helpers because these guys, they do the flipping for me, and I don't have to lift any fingers to flip them. All right, there we go. We almost have enough money to buy another one of these little marshmallow men, whatever you want to call them. All right, there we go. We got enough money in order to hire another one of these guys. Exploitation at its finest. These guys don't even know anything except flipping coins. That's probably a good thing. All right, I really need to get this silver coin because this is taking forever. I only have $50 at the moment, and I have 4 of these little minions here. They're not working hard enough for me. Oh, I found the upgrades tab. Apparently there's an upgrades tab. That's great. Oh, we can get the copper surge. Now this thing will allow us to get an extra $1 whenever we flip these things. I don't know why I didn't do this any sooner. I'm gonna grab that. And also we can afford the hard worker as well, which makes our helpers 10% more efficient by waiting less and moving quicker. Sweet. Now we can exploit these guys a little bit more. That's just what I like. Eventually I want all of these guys to just do all the work for me. I don't want to lift a finger. You hear me? Oh, there we go. We can afford another upgrade here for our copper surge. So this should give them another $1. Sweet. Maybe I can flip these things a little bit less now. I wish I would have known about this a little ahead of time. I was flipping coins for a little while, not getting much money at all. All right, well, we're at $280 right now, and we can almost afford the silver coin. I am so excited to get this right now. Ah, there we go. We got the silver coin. Now we can flip this thing, and how much money do we get out of this? $30. That's insane. That's actually insane. I'm just gonna keep flipping this thing. Flip, 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 flip. Ooh, we need to get the gold coin. This thing is gonna do even better. I need this. I need that. We gotta save up in order to get that though. Maybe we can afford some more upgrades. Actually, we can. We can get another copper surge if we want. However, I don't know how much more useful that's gonna be if we can get the silver charge here soon. That is something that I do need. And also, I would like to get bigger hands as well. That way I can force the little minions to flip my silver coins. Because right now I'm the only one that can flip these silver things. I'm not making enough money yet. I need these guys to make me more money. I could get the hard worker. However, I'm trying to save up for the bigger hands because I want these guys to automatically flip this thing as well. The less labor I do, the better. And I can now afford it. So are these guys going to go do it now? Yes, they are. Good. Good little minion. Oh, why'd you flip it once and stop? What the hell? Oh, there we go. We got harder worker. Now I can make these guys even more efficient. Great. I've flipped so many coins right now that I think I'm going to start developing carpal tunnel for real. Oh, there we go. We can afford another silver coin. Sweet. So now these guys can flip one themselves, maybe? There we go. Good job, guys. I am so proud of you. I'm not. Oh, there we go. We can afford another silver coin. So, of course, we're going to take that. That way, these guys can do even more. I need you guys to flip the silver coins, not the bronze ones. I need you guys to flip these ones. These ones are the money makers, guys. Come on. You guys need to grow some brain cells. Oh my god, there's a skill tree? I didn't know about that. Apparently, we need $30,000 to get a skill tree, though. Or I guess our first perk or whatever. Ah, helper focus. You can decide what coins should be flipped by helper. Oh, that's so good. I need this. This is something that I absolutely need. I need to get this as soon as possible, so I need $30,000. You guys need to make me more money right now. Oh, there we go. We can afford another silver coin, so maybe these guys will flip more of these. I kind of doubt it, though. These guys are kind of stupid. All right, so maybe it is time that we hire another helper here. Because maybe the more helpers, maybe the more coins that we get flipped. I mean, that makes sense to me. Maybe we should actually upgrade our copper coins as well. I think it's about time to do that. Let's upgrade it like 3 times. And now how much do they give? $6? Yeah, they give $6. Awesome. Now I'm making even more money. All right, so now we can actually get another hard worker upgrade. So now these guys can flip coins even faster. I need you guys to work even harder. I need more money. We're only at 600 bucks. We need to get this shit to 1 million. I need all of the money that I can get. Oh, there we go. We made our first $1,000 here, and maybe we could go spend that on a quick flip. Ooh, so now I can just run my hands over these things and they'll just automatically flip? Or do I just have to hold it? Oh, I just have to hold it. That's fine. Wait, what? Is there a cooldown on this thing? Coins can now be flipped by just hovering over them with your cursor, making clicks a thing of the past. Hold control to buy max. What? But they don't flip automatically whenever I hover over them. Not all the time. At least some of these will trigger whenever I hover past them, I guess. Ah, there we go. Now we can get the silver charge. Now we can actually upgrade our silver coins, and I think that will be a very good idea for us to do. So now they should be making 50 bucks. That's awesome. I really need to get this gold coin, but it's $10,000, and we are still really broke. You guys cannot sleep. You need to get up. Come on, coins need to be flipped. All right, there we go. We can actually, we have $2,000. Maybe we could get something else. Thinking that we can get harder workers. You guys need to work harder. The harder that you guys work, the more money that we get. Oh, they're moving quick. Look at him. He's just darting across the, he's darting across the room. Yeah, these guys are moving pretty quick now. They're actually doing pretty efficient work now. Now, I think that means it's time to get another silver charge. That way we can upgrade our silver coins even more. So that way they do 70. These guys are lazier than I am. I don't want to do any work, but these guys, they're not doing anything at all. I need the gold coin. I need you guys to generate me enough money to buy this. It's $10,000. You guys are slacking. I have flipped so many coins at this point. This is kind of insane. Ooh, we can get another harder worker. Maybe we should buy a new helper. I think we should definitely upgrade the hard worker. You guys need to be even more efficient. So get up and start working. Yeah, now look at that. They're moving quick. They're moving even quicker, flipping even quicker. Very nice. We made $3,000, but that is not enough yet. Maybe we can get the silver charge though out of that. I think this could be a meanwhile upgrade, but maybe we should just spend a bunch of money into the copper surge. Yeah, let's do that. I just spent a bunch of money into that. So how much do these little coins give now? They give 12 bucks. So that's actually a pretty solid upgrade from where it was at. All right, so I just spent another like 3K into getting another silver charge. So how much do these things do now? They do 90. That's actually really nice. We should be able to start generating a lot more money out of these silver coins. I need you guys to start flipping the silver ones, please. Thank you. I think there's an issue of just not enough coins on the table. So let's change that. Let's fix that. Yeah. I just bought like 400 little bronze coins. Now I can just hover all of these. Yeah, this is so much better. I don't know why I didn't do this. This is so much better. Look at all this. Now I can just drag my cursor back and forth in order to flip all of them. This is awesome. I don't even need you guys. I don't know why I even hire you guys. I don't need you. I'm doing it all myself. You guys are useless. I can hire another one of you guys, but I don't know if I want to. You guys are pretty slow, and I'm faster than you guys. Maybe I will. Maybe I won't. Yeah, you know what? I do kind of want another little minion. These guys are so funny to look at. Start flipping coins, guys. I need more coins. I think it's time that we spend another like $2 grand into buying copper coins. So let's do that. There we go. We just bought even more copper coins. Now I can just hover over even more of these and flip them even faster. This is awesome. Eventually, I want all of these coins to just fill the entire board. The copper coins are actually getting pretty expensive. They're at $803 already. And that's actually catching up pretty quick to my silver coins. Maybe those things eventually will be kind of useless. But for now, we can... Ooh, copper alchemy. What the hell is this? Copper coin gives 50% more money, dramatically increasing their worth. Yes, that is an amazing upgrade. What is the quick copper? Increase the speed of copper coins by 10%. Yeah, that's another amazing upgrade. Yeah, I need this again as well. So now let's see how fast they go. Yes, the copper coins flip so fast now. This is amazing. I'm going to be generating so much wealth. Sweet. And actually, I'm going to get another quick copper here so that... Actually, no, I lied. I'm going to get another copper alchemy. I have enough for it. So how much do these give now? They give $30. So it's not quite on par with the silver coins, obviously, but they're getting pretty good now. Maybe we should go for another quick copper as well, so that way these things flip even faster. There we go. And now I can afford another copper surge. And I think this will actually just help us out a little bit more. I wonder if this scales with the copper alchemy as well. So let's see what it is. $33. So $1 turned into $3 by doing that. So yeah, that was really good. Sweet. So we have enough and we can get another copper alchemy. So now we can get these things even better. What is it at now? We're at $39 per copper coin flip. That's amazing. Only if these guys would actually stop napping on the job, we'd be making even more money. You guys are lazy. You know what we can do though? We can buy more silver coins. So let's do that. And let's spend the rest of our money on more copper coins. That was actually only one of them. These things are getting expensive. We still need to get that gold coin. That's like $10,000, but we should be able to get there relatively quick now. Oh god, so we actually unlocked our first skill here. Now we can actually get the helper focus.
I am definitely sacrificing one of my guys for this.
This is definitely worth it. Great, so I'm sacrificing all of my little mini dudes. Sweet. They were not good enough for me anyway. And we got an achievement for that. We sacrificed the skill tree for the first time. So now we can choose a new table. And I think that we should probably go to... Well, I guess we only have one choice, and that's a wooden table. So let's go to it. Maybe I didn't make enough progress. So we're just going to keep on flipping. And we're going to go buy a helper right away, so that way he can start flipping for us again. Go, little minion. Go, you can do it. All right, I'm going to buy another copper coin so that... Get up, dude. You just got here. So I'm going to keep flipping them myself. That way we can make a little bit more money. I'm going to try and get to the silver coin as quick as possible. That way I can just have them only flip the silver coins. Then I'm just going to splurge on copper coins so that way I can just keep flipping them myself. I'm confusing this little guy because he's not able to flip any coins because I'm faster than him. What a loser. We're going to get another helper and then we're going to save up to get another copper surge upgrade. That way we can make a little bit more money quicker. All right, there we go. Now we can afford it. So I'm going to buy this real quick. And now we should be making $2 per coin flip. I'm going to go buy another copper coin as well. That way we get a little bit more coins in here. So these guys can bounce a little bit less. And let's get another one while we're at it. All right, so now we can actually get the hard worker. Now these guys will be a little bit more efficient. Sweet. All right, now we can afford another helper. So let's buy another one. And let's buy another copper coin while we're at it. All right, we've racked up enough money to buy another copper surge upgrade. So we're definitely going to take that. So now we're going to be making $3 a coin flip. So maybe this will go a little bit quicker. Oh, there we go. Now we have enough money. Now we can afford the silver coin. Now this thing, I'm going to be able to flip and get $30 out of it. That's very nice. Now I need to be able to get the helpers to flip these silver ones, but in order to do that, I got to get that upgrade again, the bigger hands. So I got to save up to $600, so that way I can get that. Then I'm going to make them only flip the silver coins, so that way I can just focus on the little copper ones. All right, there we go. We have made $600, so now we can go buy the bigger hands. Now these guys should be able to flip this coin, and I'm going to try and figure out how to make them only do that. Oh, there we go. We can turn it on to the silver coin focus, so let's turn off the copper one, and now they should only be flipping the silver one. So we need to go buy a couple more of these things, and then I am going to focus on these little copper coins. There we go. Now we have enough for another silver coin, so now we should at least have some of these guys actually going after these silver ones. And I'm just going to keep flipping the copper ones yet. This guy's just kind of stuck here. He's like, there's only 2 silver coins. That's okay, buddy. I'm going to get you another one. Just give it a second. Oh, there we go. Now we have another silver coin, so this guy can stop being bored, right? Dude, come on. There's one right in front of you. Why aren't you doing anything? What the fuck? Oh, there we go. Hey, he's doing something now. And now I'm going to go splurge a bunch into copper coins, so that way we can just get a ton of them. Now I can just keep flipping a lot of them. All right, I'm going to save up for the quick flip. That way I can just keep running through these copper coins and make my life a little bit easier. There we go. Now I have my first $1,000 on this run, so I'm going to get the quick flip. That way I can just do this. Okay, well, I need more copper coins in order to do it, but I would also like to upgrade them first. So now they should give me 5 coins. Yes, or they give me $5 now. That's very nice. I'm going to save up a little bit of money, and then I'm going to go buy a ton of these little copper coins again. All right, there we go. Now we can buy a ton of these little guys. Ah, look at that. Now I can just absolutely run through all these little copper ones, and it'll flip all of them for me. Sweet. We're making money moves. All right, and now we can actually go buy another helper, and that might help us out a little bit. I would like to save up for another silver coin as well. All right, there we go. Now we have another silver coin in here, so now that helper should not be bored, and he should be able to flip a coin by himself. Okay, great. I'm going to go raise the price of the silver coin with the silver charge. So now they should be giving me $50, I believe. Yes, sweet. We're going to be making so much more money now. This is definitely going a lot quicker than the first time, so this is definitely helping out a lot. Oh, we already got $1,000, and I'm going to get harder worker. Actually, 2 of the upgrades for it, so that way these guys can move a little bit quicker. Maybe sleep a little bit less too. So now I'm going to go buy the copper surge. I'm going to go put a bunch into here so we can keep raising the price of these little copper ones, because I run through all of these, and they do make us quite a bit of money. And now I can actually afford the copper alchemy as well. So now they gain a 50% increase in their worth. So I believe they were 8, and they should now be at 12. Okay, that works. We're making so much money by doing this. This is great. All right, now we can actually afford another copper alchemy as well. So how much should this give us now? 16. And let's go afford another copper surge. So this should increase the price by a little bit as well. 18 now. Nice. And we're going to get a quick copper upgrade. That way these things can flip a little bit faster, so we can make money even quicker. All right, I'm actually going to add 1 or 2 of them into the silver charge. So now this should make us, I believe, around $80. $70. My bad. I don't know how to math. All right, and I'm going to get another copper alchemy as well. So now the price of these is 23. Those are going up dramatically, and I like that a lot. We're making more money. So I think it's time that we just throw in a bunch of more silver coins in here. So let's buy 3 more of these things so that way we can flip them ourselves and not just have our guys do it. We're making money so much quicker now. We're already at 2K again, and I'm going to go buy a bunch of little copper coins. Sweet. Now I can just flip through all of these again. We have so many coins on the board right now, but this is not enough yet. Let's buy another helper just because we can. All right, there we go. We've racked up quite a bit of money, and I want to buy another copper alchemy, actually 2 of them, and then I'm broke again. So now these things are making $32. That's very nice. We're making those money moves. So I think it's time that we take another silver charge as well and increase the price of these. So now how much are they making? $90. And let's get another quick copper upgrade, so now these things will flip even quicker. So that means even more money per second. All right, I think it's time that we go splurge into more silver coins this time. There we go. We bought a couple more of these things, so now we should be able to make a little bit more money here. We made enough money, so now I'm going to get another hard worker upgrade. I'm actually going to get a couple of these, so that way these guys can move even quicker. It really doesn't seem like they're moving that much quicker, but I guess there is a little bit of a noticeable difference. I believe that we should also increase the price of our silver coins, so now how much are they up to? $110. That's very nice. So we got these things over $100. And let's get another quick copper. That way these copper ones flip even quicker. Oh, there we go. We got an achievement for making a small fortune. It means that we got $10,000. Nice. I think it's time that we spend a little bit more money into our copper alchemy. Actually, a couple of them. And a couple into my copper surge as well. So now these things should be making considerably more, I believe. $54. That's actually really nice. I'm actually just standing underneath this coin and it just keeps flipping itself. That's awesome. I think it's time that we buy a ton more copper coins. There we go. We have so many copper coins on the table right now. This is amazing. All right, so I think it's time that we increase our price of our copper coins even more. So let's buy a couple of these copper surges. And now, how much are they making? $72. That's actually really good. They're catching up to the silver coins pretty quick. Now we can afford the gold coin because we made $10,000. I thought it was 100 for some reason, but I'm just kind of stupid. But let's buy this. And now how much do we make off of this one? $700. That's amazing. Yes, this is such a good thing to have. We finally got the gold coin though. I love that. Great, now we can afford muscles. Now these guys can actually flip this coin as well. And I'm going to make sure that they can flip it. They can. Sweet. Now I'm going to buy a little bit more copper alchemy as well. Increase the price of our copper coins even more. How much are these things up to? They're up to $80, which is really, really, really good. But that gold coin is making us that money right now. $700 per flip is insane. I'm just going to keep flipping this one. Ooh, look at this. For $25,000, we can get the shockwave. And I believe every time that the gold coin lands on a smaller coin, it triggers it, creating a cascade of revenue. Great. So I really, 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 really want that. I need to get the silver coin upgrade. I want things to go a little bit quicker. This has not given me money in a long time. Finally, now we have made $25,000. So let's see what this shockwave is all about. Oh, look at that. Every time that a silver and a gold one land, it creates a little shockwave. What about the copper ones? The copper ones do not. It's just the silver and the gold ones as of now. Still very cool though. These shockwaves are definitely going to trigger a lot of coins for us, and that's going to be amazing. I think it's time that we get a couple more workers in here. These guys need to help me out a little bit more. Also, I think it's time that we splurge into some silver coins. There we go. We bought a couple more of them, so that way they can create more shockwaves. More shockwaves, more they trigger the little coins, causing them to flip. Oh my god. So now we can afford the golden bounty. For $18,000, we can increase the price of the gold coin by $450. That's insane. I'm buying that right now. $1.1 thousand. Now we're making the money moves for real. I do think it's time that we get the silver streak as well, increasing the silver coins cost. How much do they do now? They do 110 yet. Oh, wait, what? Oh, it increases the speed of it. My bad. I'm stupid. But we can get the silver transmutation, which is what actually does increase the price of it. So let's get one of those. Now, how much do they do? 185. That's actually really good. 165? I can't read. 165. Ooh, now we can afford another gold coin, so let's do that. Now we have 2 of these bad boys. Hell yeah, now we're making the money moves again. And actually, we're about to get our next skill. It's actually really exciting. Look at all this. There's so many coins on the table. Before I use that skill, before I get it, I'm going to go buy a bunch of little copper coins. Just because I can. Awesome, and there we go. We have unlocked a new skill. So let's go check this out real quick. So we have a couple different options here. And I think I'm going to go with the Helper Angel. Whenever we start each game with an angelic helper that casts an aura that boosts the income of coins in the proximity of 300%. That sounds awesome. Yeah, so let's sacrifice all of our little dudes for this. Goodbye, guys. This is farewell. It looks like we're still on the wooden table, unfortunately. That kind of sucks. Oh my goodness, look at this guy. That is a sight and a half. That is a biblically accurate angel right there. That is scary. That is all the time I have for today. So if you guys enjoy the video, make sure you guys hit that like and subscribe. And also, I will see all of you guys in the next one. Bye.